got one that can see.
Gun control legislation is making its way through Richmond. I spoke with lawmakers and gun safety advocates about the bills and what they could mean for Virginians. Virginia Democrats taking shots at passing stricter gun regulation in the Commonwealth.
Well, a warning, this information may be disturbing for some people. The Virginia legislature is moving closer towards enacting stricter gun laws in the Commonwealth and advancing a number of bills to strengthen gun control. Northern Virginia reporter Haley Milan spoke with advocates of the bill who say gun violence hits too close to home.
Here's the problem. Technology has democratized carnage. And it's very weird to me that gun enthusiasts won't even entertain, let me amend that, some gun enthusiasts won't even entertain the idea of common sense law enforcement supported small bore, so to speak, moves to try and rein in this violence. What's really going on here?
We have constitutional freedom, to the right to keep and bear arms in this country.
Yeah. For a well-regulated militia, not a personal arsenal free-for-all. There's all sorts of stuff you can't have already. Tanks, F-16 fighter jets, surface-to-air, anything. When that Constitution was written, people had muskets. So, okay, you can have all the muskets you want. You can even have assault muskets for all I care. Jazz it up with a bayonet. Go nuts. But why is it that there is no other issue in this country with as dire public safety consequences as this, that we are unable to make even the most basic steps towards putting together a complex plan of action to slow this epidemic spread? What is really going on here?
I think you, like a lot of people, Joshua, are worried that the federal government's going to come after our guns.
Now we're getting somewhere. So this isn't really about the Constitution or efficacy of regulation or intruder defense. It's about how perilously close some people in this country feel they're living to a tyrant's rule.
It's something we've seen happen time and time again in history, with Stalin, happened in Cambodia, and then, of course, the Third Reich. No one saw that coming until it was too late.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Holy no one's taking away all the guns.
In the first 12 months after gun owners in Australia were forced to surrender 640,000 guns to the government, they destroyed them. The program cost the government $500 million. Well, after that happened, in the first 12 months, homicides nationwide were up 3.2%. Assaults went up 8.6%. Armed robberies went up 44%. In 1911, Turkey established gun control. Later, 1.5 million Armenians, unable to defend themselves, were slaughtered. In 1929, the Soviet Union established gun control, and for the next 30 years, 20 million dissidents, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and slaughtered. Established gun control in 1935, and for the next 10 years, 20 million political dissidents, unable to defend themselves, were exterminated. Guatemala established gun control in 1964. In the next 15 years, 100,000 Mayan Indians, unable to defend themselves, were exterminated, killed, murdered. Uganda established gun control in 1970. For the next 8 years, 300,000 Christians were murdered because they were unable to defend themselves. Cambodia established gun control in 1956. And from 75 to 77, 1 million educated people, maybe more, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. Defenseless people around the world, exterminated in the 20th century, about 56 million. Next time someone talks in favor of gun control, ask them, who do you want to round up and exterminate? See, with guns we are citizens, without guns we are subjects.